First up tonight from the WBRZ investigative unit, the East Baton Rouge Parish District Attorney says a district court judge cannot be impartial due to a family relationship. Hillamore is asking Judge Don Johnson to recuse himself in the sentencing phase of former Baton Rouge police officer Donald Steele. That is because his niece, Judge Eboni Johnson Rose, was the original judge who infamously botched Steele's trial. Bess Casterly explains this legal maneuvering.
This case has been a mess since the beginning. A little history. The former Baton Rouge police officer is accused of groping a woman during a traffic stop in 2021. During a bench trial, Judge Eboni Johnson Rose convicted Steele on misdemeanor malfeasance, which is a crime that doesn't exist. A month later, she acquitted him. Since then, the First Circuit and Supreme Court have affirmed Steele's conviction and stated that Rose overstepped her bounds. Her missteps with this case are part of what led to her suspension from the bench for several months last year. Fast forward to now, Rose is back on the bench, but has agreed to essentially swap dockets with her uncle, Judge Don Johnson, and handle civil matters only. Well, Donald Steele needs to be sentenced, and District Attorney Hillamore does not believe Judge Don can be impartial since he is Rose's uncle. In the motion filed today, it mentions how in May of last year, when word got around that Rose's conduct was being investigated, her father, Judge Ron Johnson, met with District Attorney Hillamore and, quote, pled his daughter's case. It says Judge Ron said he wished his daughter, Judge Rose, had asked him or her uncle, Judge Don, for advice before some of her rulings. Because of this and what the DA refers to as their close familial relationship, the state is asking for Judge Johnson to recuse himself. Now, it'll be up to Judge Johnson whether he decides to recuse himself or not. Donald Steele's sentencing is set for September the 8th. For the investigative unit, Bess Casterly, WBRZ News 2.
Judge Johnson does not comment on pending cases.